Hello again, this is Pikey and I've got a scripting video to share. Let me introduce another campaign engine, or ACE. What I'm going to show you today is a basic armed conflict template that automates two sides fighting a war, which you can use as a backdrop for a mission or an entire campaign. I've picked Cyprus for the demo because of the easy to understand geography. Now I'll show you what ACE does first, and then I'll follow up with how it works, and in the end I'll show you a time speeded up demo. The script scans inside a single large zone for towns. The area of conflict needs something to fight over, so because this is a town-centric script, that's a limitation on how you should use this. A town on the map must have the blue label name to be considered, and as well as the blue name, it needs to have buildings and map scenery in it for scanning. Some maps may have empty areas with names, so there's no point in using that in those barren areas, or the AI will not know what it's supposed to fight over. The list of towns becomes a node network. Each town is scanned for how many buildings and how important it looks. And then the script creates two AI commanders on each coalition and tells them about the towns and the network and gives them ground and air units so they can fight. And off it goes. So when you run the script, the first 5 minutes is devoted to the setup, where each AI commander places its units in the field to guard the towns and the air bases. And then each AI commander looks at the highest priority towns, whether they're occupied by friendly forces or enemy forces, or left empty. If a town is occupied, the AI commander will send air power and armor to capture it. And if a town is empty, the AI will station troops there. Of course, the other side is doing the same thing, so naturally there's a tug of war with towns becoming occupied, armor being sent to capture the towns, helicopters attacking the armor, and fighters intercepting the helicopters. The ACE system contains no auto-generated or scripted sequences. You can place the ACE system on any area of any of the maps except Sinai. All the towns come from the terrain files in your installation and are assigned values based on a scan. The AI command system is the Moose Chief class, developed by Funky Frankie from 2019. The Strategio class network is from Apple Evangelist, the other main Moose developer. The usage of the map modules towns.lua was inspired by a fellow campaign enthusiast, Chromium. ACE is designed as a demo mission, in that you can use it and customize it any way you like. I didn't overdevelop it so that you can add and change what you want to. For you, you might want to look at it and get inspiration, cut out parts of the script, enhance it, or use it as it is and add Moose classes or systems on the top. So to begin, ACE needs 4 zones. One that defines the absolute area of operations. Everything that happens will happen in this single one zone. And after that, we need to create a red side, a blue side, and a contested area. So the red side will encompass where all the red team place their starting units, and the blue side again the same. And in the contested area, both the commanders will occupy that at the start and move about and start a fight right from the beginning. The rest of the items on the map in the demo mission are templates for the AI functionality. So the initial scan of towns takes a long time. For Cyprus, this takes about 30 seconds, during which time the application will appear to have hung. And once it's completed, it saves the saved town list to your saved games as a map name and town, and it is reused so that you don't need to run that scan again, and that delay never happens again. You've already run it once. Every time you change your zone, you need to delete your file and start again. Those saved nodes and zones are sorted for importance using the town's size, and we feed these nodes into Funky Frankie's Chief class, which is a Moose class for basically AI commanders that will fight against each other and take automated actions. And once that's done, the framework for all the components have been automated, and you don't need to draw any zones or create their importance or position. It's just done by scanning the map. So you do nothing except make the zone to begin with. The AI sides are created using two chief classes that try to fight for ownership of these zones. So the stock demo mission I've written has the following templates. There's an infantry group, a truck, an infantry fighting vehicle, a tank, an APC group, and a SAM group. And all of these are set to later activated. The armies are composed of a single brigade and warehouse, and that has a spawn area where they enter the world. And then we have two air wings, a helicopter air wing and a fixed wing air wing. The helicopters have an attack helicopter and a transport helicopter template, and the fixed wing has a ground attack template and an air superiority template. Like the infantry, they have their warehouses that they live in, and these need to be on the airbase that they spawn from. And that's all the components ready. In the template, I've provided all those late activated units and warehouses are named specifically, and you need to keep those names unless you're also changing the script. No persistence for this is provided. You can use your own save game methodology if you want. Ace simply creates the fight and you bring the mission. For example, let's say you're a transport helicopter fan. You can add CTLD. You can switch the zone marking on and deploy your troops to the most tactical of areas to defeat the enemy's AI. It's real because the AI will react, and the further you push up, the higher priority the enemy's AI reaction becomes. If you prefer air combat, you can patrol your vulnerable towns, intercept enemy scrambled fighters, or escort your helicopters and ground units. You can even play as a combined arms strategy game or from the Olympus web UI. And for those people that haven't seen Moose Chief Class and what it does, hopefully the example can inspire you to take a leap into configuring something already made. You may also like the Towns example or code snippets for your own work. It's all free to use and copy and runs in the mission environment without the need for complex server setups. Just download and run the mission, open the MIS as a zip, replace the ace.lua or file, or use your own workflow. Thank you for watching.